So the 6th GTA 6 clip is basically somebody driving normally, and I think it might be the most useful one yet. Nothing explodes, nobody flies through a windshield, and that is exactly why all the boring systems are suddenly visible. Look at Rockstar's own image here. Blue sedan in the lane, 2 small bikes under the bridge, people on both sidewalks, and a puddle collecting at the curb. The reported clip puts that same street mix into motion. But first, the annoying grown-up sentence. Rockstar has not authenticated these clips, I am not showing them. And every gameplay detail in this video stays reported until Rockstar demonstrates it themselves. And honestly, a quiet drive is a better test than a shootout. You can watch traffic breathe, see what a stolen car changes, and notice the little road effects that disappear once 6 police cars are upside down. So let us start with the road, because this clip reportedly spends long enough there for individual details to stop looking accidental. And viewers keep naming dense traffic, scooters, a bus numbered 420, working indicators, puddles, headlights, and reflective road markers. That is a weirdly specific list, which makes it much more useful than somebody posting, quote, "the graphics look insane." Now stay on this official frame for a second. The blue car is only the center layer. You have bikes slipping through the middle distance, pedestrians at different depths, and vehicles entering from underneath the overpass. And that mix matters. If every road has the same 4 sedans, density becomes wallpaper, but bikes and scooters change the gaps you can use while driving. They make a busy lane feel mechanically different, not only visually fuller. Trailer 1 and Trailer 2 already lean hard on traffic. But the new report sounds less staged. You get regular lane speed, ordinary intersections, and enough vehicles around Jason for the road to feel occupied without becoming a parade. One detail needs trimming before it grows legs. But the player apparently stops at a stop sign, and nothing in the clip proves the game forced that behavior. Sometimes a person in Grand Theft Auto just obeys one law for the joke. And the scooter report fits imagery Rockstar has already published around Leonida. That part is already official. Again, the screenshots prove the vehicle type exists in the world. They do not confirm how the alleged build spawns traffic. Then the clip moves from road dressing into an actual system question. What changes when the car you enter does not belong to you? The target is not a random hatchback either. Viewers identify the Divo-shaped hypercar as Rockstar's Truffade Thrax, which is official in GTA Online, although Rockstar has not confirmed that identification or a GTA 6 return. Now, a red location-style icon reportedly appears after Jason enters a civilian vehicle, and viewers are calling it a tracker, which is reasonable, but the footage does not establish whether every private car has one or what removes it. So the careful version is pretty narrow. This vehicle appears to become trackable after entry. What controls it? That detail is missing, and it could depend on the owner, car class, an active witness, or a tutorial flag nobody outside the studio can see. But in GTA 5, once the immediate wanted level is gone, a stolen street car mostly becomes transportation. There is no persistent red tracker icon teaching you that this particular vehicle is still a problem. And the 6th clip also reportedly shows a button prompt to pull the driver out. Some viewers describe repeated button input during the theft, but the clearer observation is the prompt itself. Calling it a finished QuickTime event goes further than the evidence. And that lines up with an earlier reported choice between smashing a window and cloning a key. The theme is choice. I would not combine 2 development clips into a finished feature list, but both point toward vehicle access having separate states. Now, the strange part. People on the street apparently do not react in an obvious way, yet police are alerted after a noticeable delay. Maybe someone reports it off camera, maybe the tracker triggers attention, or maybe the reaction pass is simply unfinished. And that distinction matters because the clip only shows a result, not the entire chain. We can say police attention follows the theft, we cannot name the witness, phone call, camera, or tracker event that caused it. And earlier, August reporting described police remembering clothing, face, and vehicle details. Is this the same design? Maybe, but that connection is not demonstrated, even if stolen cars carrying an exposure state would fit it. So my current read is simple. Entry method, vehicle identity, and police attention may be separate variables. That would make swapping cars or dealing with a tracker an actual decision instead of the old wait under a bridge routine. Okay, now for the genuinely nerdy part, because a normal drive lets lighting and road behavior sit still long enough to inspect. So look at the lower right corner. You can see standing water against the curb catching the sidewalk and sky, and viewers report similar puddles and reflections in motion during the 6th clip. Headlights are also active, and the raised pavement markers reportedly catch the beam as the car moves. That is the tiny nighttime detail GTA usually fakes well. You notice it only when the road suddenly feels flat without it. But several viewers call out working turn signals and the engine sound too. Neither proves a new driving model, but together they make the car read like a machine moving through a lit road instead of a camera attached to asphalt. Now Rockstar's official night images already promise bright signage, wet-looking reflections, and traffic disappearing into colored haze. That part has to work live. And the report suggests those effects still hold during plain third-person driving, where they actually have to survive player control. And a few people say the tires do not throw an obvious splash through one puddle. Fine, log it, but do not build a water physics obituary from one compressed pass over a shallow patch in an unknown build. Small spray, thin reflections, and distant detail are the first things a reposted video chews apart. Bigger geometry is easier to judge, which is why a possible bridge pop-in deserves attention even though the cause is still unknown. But some viewers saw bridge geometry pop into place, and the handling debate immediately split into GTA 4 versus GTA 5 camps. Still, feel is hard to watch. I would keep both in the notebook because neither can be settled from somebody else's compressed drive. You can watch GTA 5 suspension move and still learn less than you would from 10 seconds holding the controller. Handling is timing, weight transfer, steering response, and recovery. Video gives us only the outside half of that conversation. And no, this does not confirm 30 frames per second. The public file is encoded at 30, so any 60 frame source would already be flattened before analysis. That question remains completely open. And the drive may also give us one new place name, although it needs the same careful label as every other detail. So Peacock Bay appears roadside. Rockstar does not list it among the 6 headline regions on the official site. It may be a neighborhood, waterway, road district, or a name that changed during development. That is still useful because local signs are how the map starts gaining texture. Just do not promote Peacock Bay into a 7th county because somebody caught 2 words while the car was moving. But Vice City cannot be one giant label from beach to freeway. Why bother naming it? Neighborhood names, bays, causeways, and business districts make directions sound local, especially if missions send you across the same road network repeatedly. And while everybody was counting reflectors, the radio apparently gave away 2 recognizable tracks. Listeners identify Unforgettable by French Montana featuring Sway Lee and Players by Coi Leray. Those are the official artist thumbnails on screen, not art pulled from the leak, and I am not using either song's audio. Now both tracks make sense for a sunny modern Vice City drive. Still, a song in a development build can be licensed, temporary, or sitting in a station lineup that changes before November. What I like is the tone. Neither choice sounds like trailer score music, they sound like songs you hear between traffic lights, which is where a Grand Theft Auto soundtrack earns most of its life. And that is why this boring clip matters again. Traffic behavior, engine noise, and music are all happening at once, so the drive becomes a real test of whether the world holds together outside a mission montage. So I would put both titles on a reported song list and stop there. We have months before release, music deals move late, and Rockstar has not published a GTA 6 soundtrack. So after stripping away the framerate arguments and the map fanfiction, what did this ordinary drive genuinely add to the picture? What survives? And it gives us a reported street mix with dense traffic and scooters, plus a possible vehicle tracking state. Then add a direct carjacking prompt, police attention, reflective road detail, 1 place name, and 2 radio identifications. But none of that is a giant reveal by itself. Put it together though, and normal driving starts looking less like empty travel between activities. That is the real pitch. Small systems may be checking the road, the car, and the player constantly. And that is the part I want Rockstar to demonstrate next. Give Jason 10 unbroken minutes to steal a random car, cross the city, lose police, change vehicles, and let all these systems collide naturally. Then we can compare. The official extended look lands August 27th at 3 p.m. Eastern. That should give us a clean baseline for traffic, lighting, interface behavior, and whatever Rockstar is ready to call final enough for a presentation. No guessing required. Until then, the honest version is reported, specific, and still unconfirmed. If a 7th clip arrives, I will use the same rule. No leaked footage, no fake certainty, and only details we can actually source.